Hello students, in the previous video we learned prime factorization method to find out the square root of the given number. Now the second method, that is division method. So here is a division method, finding the square root by the division method. So he gave complete process how to do the division method to find out the square root. So let's do one problem. Example 7. Find the square root of 1296. So the given number is 1296. The step 1 is, let's make a pair starting from the unit place. So the unit place is 6. So the first pair is 96 is the first pair. Put the bar symbol for that. Next pair is 12. So there are total 12 pairs. And for example 5 by 6 is a one fraction, so that means 5, and here is a 6. This answer is called a quotient, and this answer is called a remainder, and 6 is called a divisor, 5 is called a dividend. So here also let's do the division. First pair in this number 12 is the first pair. The nearest perfect square number for 12 is, see here, 1 1 is a 1, 2 2 is a 4, 3 3 is a 9, 4 4 is a 16. Which is the nearest one? 9 is the nearest one. So here 3, here 3, 3 3 is a 9. So what is the remainder here? 12 minus 9, remainder is 3. Next, second step is bring down the next pair. The next pair is 96, so total 396 is a number. Next, do the twice of the quotient. Quotient is 3, so it's a twice is how much? Twice means 2 times. So 2 into 3 equals to 6. So here is a 6. Now 6 beside we need to take one digit. How? So what is the digit you are selecting? For example, first digit is 0. So 60 into 0 is 0. But here number is 396. So 0 is not a suitable digit. So next digit is what? 1. Then 61 multiply with 1. So here what is the digit you have selected? With the same digit you multiply. So 61 into 1 is 61. But it is 396. So it is also not a suitable digit. Next digit is 2. 62 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12, 124, but it is 396. It is also not suitable. Next to 3. 63 into 3. 3 3s are 9, 6 3s are 18, 189, but it is 396. So it is also not suitable. Next digit is 4. 64 into 4, 4 4 is 16, 1 carry, 4 6 is 24 plus 1, 25, 256. It is also not suitable. Next digit is 5. 65 into 5, 5 5 is 25, 5 6 is 30, 30 plus 2, 32. Maybe it is nearest to 396. Anyhow, let's verify with another digit. Next digit is 6, so 66 into 6, 6 6 is 36, 3 carry, 6 6 is 36 plus 3 is 39. So here we got exact answer. So 6 is a suitable. So here what I am doing, I am selecting the 6. In the box, what is the digit you selected? The same digit you write beside of the quotient. So 66 into 6. 6 6 is 36, 3 carry, 6 is 36 plus 3, 39. So here 396. So the remainder is how much? 0 is a remainder. So then the square root of 1296 is under root 1296 is, here what is the quotient you got? That is the answer. So 36 is the answer. You can verify your answer. See here, 36 into 36, 6 6 is 36, 3 carry, 6 3 is 18 plus 3 21, 6 3 is 18, 1 carry, 3 3 is 9 plus 1 10. So here 6 9 2 1, so 1296. So our answer is correct. So square root of 1296 is 36. Next example 8, find the square root of 8281. So let's make a pairs starting from the unit place. Here 81 is a one pair, 82 is a second pair. Next one is find out the nearest perfect square number for the first pair, that is 82. So here 9 9s are 81, so it is the nearest one. So 9 9s are 81. So what is a remainder? 82 minus 81 is 1. Bring down the next pair, that is 81. So total number is 181. Now do the twice of 9. 2 into 9 is how much? 18. So here is a 18. So now 18 beside we need to take one digit. So first digit is 0. So 180 into 0 is 0, but it is 181. It is not suitable. Next digit is what? Next digit is 1. So 181 into 1 is how much? 181. Here also 181. So then the suitable digit is 1. So 181 into 1 is 181. Then the remainder is 0. So then the square root of 8281 equals to 91. Let's verify our answer. 91 into 91, 1 ones are 1, 1 nines are 9, 9 ones are 9, 9 nines are 81. So here 1, 18, 1 carry, 2, 8, 8281. Next exercise 6.3, first bit, find the square roots of the following numbers by division method. The first question is 1089. So in the 1089, the first pair starting from the unit place, 89 is one pair, 10 is a second pair. In the first pair, that is 10, its nearest perfect square number is 1 ones are 1, 2 twos are 4, 3 threes are 9, 4 fours are 16. So the nearest one is 9. So 3 into 3 is 9. So the remainder is how much? 10 minus 9 is 1. Now bring down the next pair, that is 89. So overall the number is 189. Now do the twice of quotient. So 3 into 2 equals to 6. Now 6 beside we need to write one digit. First digit I am selecting as a 0. 60 into 0 is 0, but it is 189. Next one is digit is 61 into 1 is 61, but it is 189. So next to 2, 62 into 2, 2 twos are 4, 6 twos are 12, 124. Next to 3, 63 into 3, 3 threes are 9, 6 threes are 18, 189. So here 3 is a suitable, 189. The remainder is 0. So therefore the square root of 1089 equals to 33. So let's verify our answer. 33 into 33, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9. So 9, 18, 1 carry. So 1089. Next second question 2304. So here the first pair is 04, second pair is 23. So nearest perfect square number for 23 is 5 5 is a 25. So then 4 4s are 16. So what is a remainder here? 7 is a remainder. Bring down the next pair, that is 04. So overall 704. Next do the twice of the quotient. 4 into 2 is 8. Now here 8 beside we need to select one digit. So the suitable digit is, so that is 8. Here also 8. So 88 into 8. 8 is 64. 6 carry. 8 is 64. Plus 6 is 70. So 704. Then the remainder is 0. So therefore the square root of 2304 equals to 48. So let's verify. 48 into 48. 8 is 64. 6 carry. 8 4 is 32 plus 6 38, 4 8 is 32, 3 carry, 16 plus 3 19, so 4 10 1 carry, 9 plus 1 10 plus 3 13 plus 1, so 2304. Next third question, 7744. So 44 one pair, 77 is a second pair. So 77 8 8 is 64, 9 9 is 81. So the nearest perfect square number for 77 is 8 8 is 64. So here is a 64. So then the remainder is 7 minus 4 3, 7 minus 6 1. Bring down the next pair, that is 44. So total 1344. Next to do the twice of quotient, so 8 into 2 is 16. So now 16 beside we need to take one digit, suitable digit. So the suitable digit is 8. So 168 into 8 equals to 1344. So then the remainder is 0. So therefore the square root of 7744 equals to 88. So let's verify 88 into 88. 8 8 is 64, 6 carry, 8 8 is 64 plus 6 70. 8 8 is 64, 6 carry, 8 8 is 64 plus 6 70. So 477. So then our answer is correct. Next fourth question, 6084. 84 one pair, 60 is a second pair. So 7 sevens are 49, 6 6 are 36, 8 8 are 64. So the nearest one is 49. 7 into 7 49. Then the remainder is 11. Next pair is 84. So 1184. Now do the twice of quotient. 7 into 2 equals to 14. So here is a 14 and take the one digit beside of a 14. So the suitable digit is 8. So 148 into 8 equals to 1184. So the remainder is 0. So therefore the square root of 6084 equals to 78. Let's verify our answer. 78 into 78. 8 8 is 64, 6 carry, 8 7 is 56 plus 6 62, 7 8 is 56, 5 carry, 7 7 is 49 plus 5 is 54. So then 4 8 10 1 carry 6, so 6084. So then our answer is correct. Fifth question, 9025. So 9025, 25 one pair, 90 is a second pair. So 9 9s are 81. Next 10 10s are 100. So the nearest number is 81. So here 9 9s are 81. The remainder 90 minus 81, remainder is 9. Next pair is 25. So total 925. Now do the twice of quotient, that is 9 into 2, it is 18. So now 18 beside we need to take one digit. So the suitable digit is 5. So 185 into 5 is 925. So then the remainder is 0. So therefore the square root of 9025 equals to 95. Let's verify the answer. 95 into 95. 5 5 is a 25, 2 carry, 5 9 is a 45 plus 2 47, 9 5 is a 45, 4 carry, 9 9 is a 81 plus 3, 81 plus 4 85. So 5 12 1 carry, 10 1 carry, 9 9025. So our required answer is 95. Next second bit is find the square root of the following decimal numbers. So it is same like a example problem. So here example 11 and example 12 both are decimal numbers given in this, and the process of finding the square root for the decimal number given in this page. So let's do the first problem. What is that? 2.56. So the given number is 2.56. In the decimal number 2.56, decimal number left side is called a integral part. Integral part. And decimal number right side is called a decimal part. So in the given decimal number integral part only one digit, so we cannot make the pairs, but in the decimal part we can make one pair, that is 56. So coming to first pair, here actually the first pair is, this is a first pair, but it's before we have an integral part. So for the 2, the nearest perfect square number is 1 ones are 1, 2 twos are 4, 1 ones are 1, 2 twos are 4. So that is why 1 ones are 1 and the remainder is how much? 2 minus 1 is 1. Bring down the next pair 56. So overall 156 and do the twice of quotient. So 1 into 2 equals to 2. So 2 beside we need to select one digit, that is 0, then into 0, 0 answer, but it is 156. Next 0 is not suitable. Next to 21 into 1 is 21, it is also not suitable. 22 into 2 44, 23 into 3, so 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 24 into 4, 4 4s are 64, 2 carry 4 2s are 8 plus 2 10, sorry here 4 4s are 16, 1 carry 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 1 9. Next to 25 into 5, 5 5s are 25, 2 carry 5 2s are 10 plus 2 12. Next to 26 into 6, 6 6 is 36, 3 carry, sorry 26 into 6, 3 2s are, sorry 6 2s are 12 plus 3 15. So 6 is a suitable, and we already entered in the decimal because this 56 selected from the decimal part now, so that is why you will get the decimal point in the quotient, and here suitable digit is 6, so 26 into 6 is 156. So then the remainder is 0. So the square root of a given number, that is 2.56, so under root 2.56 equals to 1.6. So let us verify. 1.6 into 1.66 is 36, 3 carry 6 1 is 6 plus 3 9. So 6 15 1 256, here one decimal place, here one more, overall 2 decimal places. So count from the right side 1 2, so then 2.56. So our answer is 1.6 is correct. Next second question 18.49. So 18.49, 49 is a decimal part, here we can make one pair. 18 is a integral part, here also we can make one pair. So 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25, so the nearest one is 16. So 4 into 4 is 16, remainder is 2. So next pair is 4 9, so that is 249, and do the twice of quotient. 4 into 2 is 8, so 8 beside the suitable digit is 3, so 83 into 3, and here we already entered in the decimal part, so that is why 4 for 83 into 3 is how much? 249, the remainder is 0. So then the square root of a 18.49 equals to 4.3. Let us verify our answer. 4.3 into 4.3, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 4 3s are 12, 1 carry, 4 4 16 plus 1 17. So here one decimal place, here one decimal place, so total 2 decimal 18.49. So then our answer is correct. Next third question is 68.89. So 68 one pair, 89 is second pair. So 8 8s are 64, 9 9s are 81, so 64 is a suitable. 8 into 8 64, so the remainder is 4. Next bring down the next pair 89 and do the twice of quotient. 2 into 8 is 16, so 16 beside we need to select one digit and we already entered in the decimal, so then 8 point, so the suitable digit is 3. 163 into 3 is 489, so then the remainder is 0, so therefore the square root of 68.89 equals to 8.3. So here 8.3 into 8.3, let us verify. 3 3s are 9, 3 8s are 24, 3 8s are 24, 2 carry 8 8s are 64, plus 2 66, so 9886, so 68.89, so our answer is correct. Next fourth question, 84.64, so 84 one pair, 64 is a second pair, so 9 9s are 81, next 10 10s are 100, so 81 is a suitable. 9 into 9 81, so the remainder is 3. Next to 64 and here select the decimal point, do the twice of quotient. 9 into 2 is 18, so 18 beside we need to select a digit, so the suitable digit is, so 2 is a suitable digit, so 182 into 2 is 364, so the remainder is 0, so therefore the square root of a 84.64 equals to 9.2. So let us verify our answer. 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18, 9 2s are 18, 1 carry, 9 9s are 81 plus 1, 82, 4, 8 plus 8, 16, 1 carry, 4, 8. So 84.64, then our answer is correct. Next, third problem, find the least number that is to be subtracted from 4000 to make it perfect square. So it is same like a example problem. So that example problem is here, example 10. Find the least number which must be subtracted from 4215 to make it a perfect square. See, once you observe the solution, for the 4215 applied the division process and here he did not get the remainder 0, he got remainder 119. So we find by division method that the remainder is 119. This means if we subtract 119 from 4215 we get a perfect square, because if you are observing the previous problem, when it is a perfect square then we got remainder is 0, but here remainder is not equals to 0, that is why the remainder should be subtracted from this given number, so then it will become perfect. So find the least number which must be subtracted, so that least number is how much? 117. In this way let's do the exercise problem. So here the given number is 4000, so from the unit place we can create the one pair, here second pair, so 6 into 6 36, 7 into 7 is 49, so 36 is a suitable. 6 into 6 36, so the remainder is 4. Bring down the next pair, that means 2 zeros, so total 400, and do the twice of quotient. 6 into 2 is 12. Now 12 beside, let's take one suitable digit. So 123 into 3 369, 124 into 4 496, so 369 is the nearest one. So 123 into 3 is 369, so then the remainder is 31. So this remainder should be subtracted from 4000. So therefore the least number the required least number is how much? 31 is the required least number. Next, fourth question is find the length of a side of a square whose area is 4489 square centimeters. Given that area of a square is 4489 square centimeters, it is implies area of a square formula side into side. So it is equals to 4489. So side into side means side square equals to 4489. Then side equals to under root 4489. Let us find out the square root of 4489 by using the division method. So here 6 6 is 36, 7 7 is 49. So 6 into 6 36. The remainder is 8. Bring down the next pair 89. So total 889. Next do the twice of quotient. 6 into 2 is 12. Now 12 beside we need to select one digit. So the suitable digit is 7. So 127 into 7 is 889. So the remainder is 0. So therefore what is the square root of 4489? 67. So the side of a square is 67 centimeters. Fifth question, a gardener wishes to plant 8289 plants in the form of a square. Square means all sides are equal, and found that there were 8 plants left. How many plants were planted in each row? So first of all, number of plants is 8289, but what happened? 8 plants were left. Number of plants planted is 8289, 8 plants left, so minus 8. So 8281 plants planted in a garden. So then he's asking what is how many plants were planted in each row. So the garden is in the shape of a square, so that means the area of a square side into side will be equals to 8281. Then side equals to under root 8281. Let us find out the square root of 8281 using the division method. Here 81 one pair, 82 is another pair. So 9 into 9, 9 9s are 81. So the remainder is 1. Bring down the next pair. So do the twice of quotient, so that is 18, and it's beside the suitable digit is 1. 181 into 1 is 181. So then the remainder is 0. So therefore the square root of 8281 is 91. So therefore number of plants were planted in each row is 91 plants. Next, sixth question is find the least perfect square with 4 digits. So it is like a example problem. Here example 9, find the greatest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. In the exercise he asked least number, he gave in the example that is greatest. Anyhow observe the process. First he took the greatest 4-digit number, that is 9999, and he applied the division process. Here he got the remainder 198. That means 9999 is not a perfect square number. We find square root of 9999 by division method. The remainder is 198, shows that it is less than 9999 by 198. So this means if we subtract 198 from 9999, we get a perfect square. So therefore 9801 is the greatest 4-digit number, that too perfect number, perfect square number. In the same process, let's do the exercise problem. So here let's select the least 4-digit number, that is 1000 is a least 4-digit number. Let's do the division process for this. So here 3 3 is a 9, the remainder is 1. Next take the next pair, so total 100, and do the twice of quotient. 3 2 is a 6, and so suitable digit is 1. 61 into 61 is 61 into 1 is 61. 62 into 2, 2 2s are 4, 6 2s are 12, 124. It is a more than 100, so that is why 1 is a suitable. So what is a remainder here? 39 is a remainder. So then 31, here what is the quotient? 31 is a quotient. No? Don't subtract this 39 from 1000 because it will become 3-digit number. He asking 4-digit number. That is why just general answer 31 into 31 how much? 961. Here 31 into 31, 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 961. 31 after next number is 32, so 32 into 32, let us verify. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, so 4 12 1 1024. So 32 into 32, 1024. 961 is a 3-digit number, 1024 is a 4-digit number. So therefore the least perfect square with 4 digits, that is 1024. Seventh question, find the least number which must be added to 6412 to make it a perfect square number. So 6412, 12 is a one pair, 64 is a second pair. So here 8 8s are 64, so the remainder is 0. Bring down the next pair, that is 12. Now 8, it's beside 8, it's quotient twice of the quotient is how much? 16. 8 to the 16, and it's beside we need to take one suitable digit. So here 160 into 0 is 0. 161 into 1 is 161. So the nearest one is 0, not 161. So the suitable digit is 0. So then 160 into 0 is 0. So then the remainder is again 12. So here 80 into 80, 80 into 80 equals to 80 after next number is 81. So 81 into 81, let us find it. 81 into 81, 1 1s are 1, 1 8s are 8, 8 1s are 8, 8 8s are 64. So 1 8 plus 8, 16, 1 carry 5 6. So 6561 is the next perfect square number after 6400. But here the given number is between these two. So we can understand the least number must be added to perfect square, that is 6561 minus 6412. Let's do subtract. So 11 minus 2 9, 5 minus 1 4, so 5 minus 4 1, so we need to add 149. So the least number must be added to 6412 to make perfect square, that is 149. Next to 8th bit, estimate the value of the following numbers to the nearest whole number. So this question is related to a topic which given in the page number 138, estimating square roots of non-perfect square numbers. So here these are non-perfect square numbers: 97, 250, 780. Let's see what is the process. So here he gave, let us estimate the value of root 300 to the nearest whole number. So here 300 is not a perfect square number. So 300 lies between two perfect square number. One is 100, another one is 400. So 100 less than 300 less than 400. But 100 equals to what? 10 square. 400 equals to what? 20 square. So 10 square less than 300 less than 20 square. So then apply the square root for each number. So then 10 square is 10, 20 square is 20. So then the square root of 300 lie between 10 and 20. But still we are not very close to the square number, so we know that 17 square 289, 18 square is 324. So therefore 289 less than 300 less than 324. So then square root of 289 17, square root of 300, square root of 324 18. So as 289 is more closer to the 300 than 324, so then approximate value of root 300 is 17. It is a only approximate value, not exact value. In this using this process, let's do the 8th bit problems. So the first question is root 97. So 97 lies between 81 and 100. So it is implies 81 less than 97 less than 100. Now apply the square root. Square root of 81 less than square root of 97, square root of 100. Square root of 81 is 9, less than square root of 97 less than square root of 100 is 10. So here 100 is very close to 97 than 81. So therefore the approximate value of root 97 is 10. Next, second question, under root 250. So here 250 lies between 225 and 256. It is implies 225 less than 250 less than 256. Now apply the square root. Square root of 225 less than square root of 250 less than square root of 256. Square root of 225 is 15, less than square root of 250 less than square root of 256 is 16. But here 256 is very closer to 250 than 225. So therefore the approximate value of is 16. Next, third problem, root 780. 780 lies between 729 and 784. Then it is implies 729 less than 780, 780 less than 784. Now apply the square root of 729, square root of 780, square root of 784. Square root of 729 is 27, less than square root of 780 less than square root of 784 is 28. But here 784 is closer to 780 than 729. So therefore approximate value of root 780 is 28.